Hi, this deck of cards was compiled to facilitate working through the MCAT style passage, OCD and Hoarding Disorder, and it deals mostly in the psychological foundations of behavior. Okay? O blank are irrational, intrusive thoughts that come into a person's awareness and are unwanted. So, what type of thoughts are irrational and intrusive and unwanted? Those would be obsessions. When people think of obsessions, they think of OCD, but OCD or just any obsession really starts in the mind. Like this gentleman in particular has a cleaning obsession, so much that it impedes him leaving the house, just carrying out daily routines normally because he's mentally preoccupied with germs, even when he doesn't want to think about the presence or the possibility of germs. So this is the point. And he has some type of ritualistic behavior to relieve these thoughts. So yeah, this is severe. So that's when it's an obsession. A D blank N is a false belief that is held even when there is evidence to the contrary. So, what type of belief is false, even when evidence shows the opposite being true? I'll give you a moment to think. That would be a delusion, okay? So, this cat is having a delusion of grandeur, feeling like it's a big tiger. And you can also argue that this dog is having a delusion as well, feeling that it's a puppy in its stature. Okay? A blank S are similar to compulsions in that they may relieve stress or anxiety. However, an A blank N is the overuse of substances despite significant physical or emotional harm, or engagement in behaviors that are unhealthy. So this was a lot, but what's being described here, I'll give you a moment to reread the context clues. And note that both blanks are the same word, it's just that this is the plural form and this is the singular. All right, that would be addictions in the first blank and addiction in the second blank. I just thought this was a really comical visual conception of addiction. We have a female snorting Facebook. Don't take this the wrong way. But she, like many people, are addicted to social media, so I just thought it was really comical. A C blank N is a repetitive behavior or action that is performed to decrease anxiety or relieve obsessive thoughts. So, what is this phenomenon? What's done repetitively to either decrease anxiety or relieve an obsessive thought? That would be a compulsion, okay? So a compulsion. And excessive hand washing in OCD is one of the most common compulsions that people are aware of. All right? And the hand washing is done to alleviate the excessive thought of germs being, located on one's hand from touching any particular object. Intrusive thoughts and irrational fears both represent O blank S. So what do intrusive thoughts and irrational fears represent? I'll give you a moment to think. Again, obsessions. I just want to reiterate the point so that you can make the distinction that obsession is a state of mind, like this dude here. He's obsessed with cleanliness or the removal of germs.